The big island of Hawaii is witnessing the greatest father and son duel in the history of motorcycling. Astride his blazing chariot comes designer king Arlen Ness. But challenging the monarch of chop is Arlen's intrepid son, Cory. In just 30 days, each of these artists have built an awesome machine. Then hopped the Pacific and headed for Honolulu, where the people will decide whether father or son will rule all of chopperdom. There is no one who would dispute that the king of custom motorcycles is Arlen Ness. For the past 30 years, he's been designing and building bikes which are completely different than anyone else's. Take nostalgia, Arlen's homage to the 1957 Chevrolet. Following in Arlen's path, but carving a lane of his own, is his son Cory, shown here on his cobalt blue creation, Curvaceousness. Cory built his first bike when he was only 15 years old, and he hasn't looked back since. Arlen Ness is not only the most innovative bike builder in the world, he's also the most successful. Arlen Ness Motorcycles has grown from a storefront shop in 1971 to a multi-million-dollar industry. But now, the challenge of the century, the face-off between legendary father and his fast-becoming a legend son. To begin his contest bike, Arlen need only search the shelves of his vast parts warehouse. He selects a Ness custom frame called Y2K. For over 30 years, Arlen Ness has stunned the world with bikes such as Big Red, Sportness, and Smoothness. But today, Arlen's going to have to build a custom scoot like nothing he's ever built before.
The bike, I'm going to make it a real short fender. I'm making it really aggressive looking. This is Wayne here, one of our main guys. This is our Y2K frame. We like real well because it's rubber mounted.
Arlen customized his first bike in 1957 at age 18. Now he's
64 now. Oh, happy to be above ground. This motor is S&S's, so they went ahead and made a 145 cubic inch motor, and that's the biggest production motor out there, and they really work well.
To make rear wheel spacers, Arlen must use a lathe on the 4th floor. But wouldn't you know, Cory's already there.
Maybe he's making parts for his bike, I don't know. Tying up the lathe. In the old days, they did everything. Cleaned the floors, never had any tools or anything. A drill press was a big deal then.
Back on the 1st floor, it's time to see if Arlen still got the machinist's touch. Are his spacers going to fit?
Maybe. Okay.
20 miles north of Dublin is Pleasant Hill, the home of master fabricator Bob Monroe. Cory's going to build his bike in a garage like his dad used to do. Coincidentally, Cory has also chosen a Y2K frame.
This is Bob Monroe. He's been friends of the family for 30-something years, Bob.
Yeah, early 70s, yeah.
I wanted this thing to look really nice. This is a competition, so gotta have the best guy here. Here's the side plates that we usually use here, but it's kind of a smooth radius edge, and I kind of go with the theme a little bit. And I got my valve covers and my trans top cover, and we're gonna do a lot of chrome and a lot of gold plating on this bike.
Cory is planning a chopper that's going to light up under the Hawaiian sun. Cory is not only the CEO of Arlen Ness Motorcycles, he's also a world-class bike builder in his own right. He made his first custom when he was a teenager, and soon his prize-winning designs were being featured in magazines here and abroad.
This is the wedge.
Today, Cory is going to challenge his dad at his own game.
I'm going with a lot of gold, a lot of bling bling. We got a dual drive transmission. Before I gold plated it, I also had it diamond cut. Quite a few items on this bike I've had diamond cut. All these edges here, they're all this diamond cut. It's all done by hand. One problem you have with gold plating is it's the less you touch it, the better off you are. We're gonna run two belts. We're gonna run a belt on each side of the motor. It's great for horsepower, but I mean it looks cool. I mean that's why we're doing it here. Well, we're using one of our strutless rear fenders. The support's all internal, so it's nice and strong. You can jump up and down on this thing. We're gonna cut the holes out of the fender to put in the inserts. So we're gonna drill a hole first, and then we're going to cut it out, see if we can get a good fit.
Now that there's holes in the fender, Cory's going to fill them with teardrop-shaped inserts.
Go down on the pedal more.
So far, so good. We're looking good.
Back at Arlen's, it's time for some radical chopping. When Arlen's finished, his rear fender's going to look like an eagle with a flesh-ripping beak.
These are just some templates. We're going to cut the fender. This isn't going to vibrate around too much on here. Okay.
Bingo.
Yeah. Put the seat on. It wouldn't bother me. I'm not worried about beating Cory. No, we're trained professionals over here.
What we're doing now is we're starting to work on the gas tank, and we're making some inner panels. We have a couple tank shells here, so the highest part of the frame is going to be the top tube of the frame. So it's going to be a tall chopper, but it's going to be fairly low because usually a gas tank would sit 2 or 3 inches above the top rail. So should look cool.
Cory's going to make inserts in the tank to match the fenders.
We had this thing tacked in place. It looked really good, but we thought, well, we better double check and get our fork assembly on. We don't want the fork to hit our tank. We don't want to make a big old notch in the tank. All that, so we should be... Well, we're going to get the other tank lined up. We marked it off with the old Sharpie. We already have our insert made. We took a pattern off of the insert, and we're going to scribe our line so we can cut out our window.
Cory's bike has another unique touch.
We're going to add a little strip up top, a raised raised bead, basically. We're going to weld it on top of the fender. So what it's going to do, it's going to kind of match the tanks. We're going to do this on the rear fender, and we're going to do it on the front fender as well. We're rolling this bead in here. I got to apply pressure to both sides. I'm pulling up on both. It's going to keep making this thing deeper and deeper as we crank more down on the handle there, and as I pull up.
It's 7 in the evening, and Cory and Bob are right on schedule.
Okay, that'll work, Bob.
Okay.
I think we got a lot done today. We got the rear fender all fabricated. We got our indentations. We got our tanks lined up. We're looking real good, and we got to get it mounted up tomorrow. And we'll throw that motor in here. We'll get some pipes made, and we'll be looking like a motorcycle. Let's get out of here. Appreciate it.
Cory is finished for the day, but Arlen is working into the night. He's fabricating small pieces which will blend the seat into the rear fender.
I'm going to attempt to French the back of this in so that the seat will flow right into the fender.
The frame is too high and long for Arlen's stock tank, so it's time to take out the old paper and pen.
I always try to stay with the old school, making patterns and stuff like that.
Arlen's going to make the tank look longer and deeper.
I don't like all the gap normally. A lot of the choppers have the big gap in there. They put the tank on top. I like to make it look a little more conformed. So. Did good today, so let's call it a night. Okay?
At Bob Monroe's, Cory has arrived with his version of horsepower. At 120 horsepower, it's smaller than Arlen's. But when the supercharger kicks in, this baby will be able to deliver 23 more horses to the rear end.
What a supercharger does is it forces air through the engine and creates a tremendous amount of horsepower. Sometimes it could even double the horsepower.
In a supercharger, the rotor crams more air and gas into the cylinder than would normally be there. So when it fires, you get more bang for your buck.
There's more economical ways to go fast or create horsepower. This is a fun way to do it, and a way to where you make a statement. Yeah, this is what it's all about here. We're making a statement, I think. This diamond cutting's almost the engraving of 2000.
The edges of a diamond cut piece have been scalloped with V-shaped indentations, so it sparkles like a jewel.
This bike's gonna have a lot of flash. As far as getting enough air, I'm gonna pop some extra holes in the backside, so it still looks clean from out here, but we'll get plenty of air in through the backside.
Cory's using tailpipes supplied by the Martin brothers, but he's fashioning the rest of the exhaust system himself.
Got a layer of cheese on it.
Nothing but the best for me, huh?
Yeah.
Bike's turning out just as planned. I'm happier than hell. It's going to be cool.
Arlen is a man in a hurry. He likes to do everything as fast as possible.
Yeah, we don't have too much time, so we got to work hard here.
The frame, motor, fenders, and tank are finished. Now for some custom-made exhaust pipes. The pipes are wider than normal.
This is what S&S recommends for this big motor. Yeah.
These are mock-up wheels. The finished wheels are being cut at Mission Tool and Manufacturing.
Here's your finished product.
Yes, it's just perfect. Yes, sir, cruising around the sunshine over there without a helmet. No helmet law over there, so that'll be a treat.
Arlen's built his bike in record time. Unlike his dad, Cory is taking it slow. He's not about to do a rush job on his gold pony.
These are my trees. I want to keep it real subtle, so I thought I'd just pop these things out. Well, if this bike was for a celebrity, I don't know, maybe P. Diddy or something, I don't know. Maybe a rapper or something. A lot of flash, so.
Just finished putting the front wheel on, so we're gonna slap on the front fender and drill a couple holes and get this thing on the ground. We're gonna use a little clay on the front tire to give us a room between the fender and the tire. The faster you go, your tire grows a little bit. You got to leave a little bit of clearance. I got some spacers. Okay.
Good, huh? Feels great. I think this just might work out.
It's day 15 of the build, and Cory's completed fabrication right on schedule.
I'm feeling good. A lot of the hard part's done. Now we just got to button up a few things and get ready for some Bondo, get ready for some paint, which we're going to start on here pretty quick.
Next stop, the highest tech paint booth in America. An hour north of Dublin is an industrial training center of Pittsburgh Paint and Glass. Cory has chosen this state-of-the-art facility to paint his chopper.
Today what we're going to do is we're going to start painting. We're going to paint it a kind of a Bing cherry red. We're going to start with a gold base. This is a good idea of what we're going to try to accomplish today and tomorrow.
First, Cory lays down a pagan gold base coat using the best guns that money can buy. He's working in a 15 by 40 booth in which giant fans pull the overspray straight down through the grates in the floor. The PPG booth can be heated to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, so the gold base is dry and ready for graphics just 25 minutes later. Master painter Eric Reyes has come up with the design scheme.
We're actually going to have this gold base show through a transparent red, and it'll look like you painted it different color reds, when actually you painted it one color red, but all the different shades are in the base coat.
Cory was painting his own bikes when he was a teenager, but always at his father's knee.
I've learned a lot from my old man, from how to paint, how to build a motorcycle, and I'm still trying to learn how to drink martinis. I'm going to wait a few more years, I think.
And now, old school gold metal flake. When the flake gold is sprayed, the taped off sections will remain flat gold.
We're gonna put one last coat of clear on this thing to seal all the metal flakes, then we're gonna put the red on.
And here's another state-of-the-art touch.
This is a computer-generated, pre-cut, custom stencil that we're gonna add right to the gold base.
Now for 8 coats of candy apple red. Cory's bike is a deep candy red with sparkling gold flame insets, but the red has subtle and shifting tones because both flat gold and flake gold are glowing up from below.
Well, I think when my father sees the finished product for the paint, he's gonna get a little bit nervous.
Meanwhile, Arlen arrives at the shop of master painter Steve Farone.
Hey, Steve. Morning. Yeah, boy, looking good. Looking good, yeah.
While Cory was making his Pineapple Express, Arlen and Steve were laying down a base coat of day-glow orange covered with chartreuse flames.
I picked these colors because they were the brightest ones in the brochure from House of Color. This bike is going to be real bright and real aggressive looking.
Mr. Ness made his first real money as a painter, and he's still got the magic touch.
I'm taping off the parts that are not going to get painted. The rest will be green. If you can see the flame through here, it's almost a little bit confusing. When I get more covered, it's easier to see. I'm going to tape an extra set of flames on top of these, so I'm going to have double flames on a lot of them. It's going to drive the pinstripers cross-eyed, probably. Well, I think it's pretty well covered.
Once the green is dry, Arlen paints the flame tips purple.
All right, we're just now finishing pulling the tape. Got a couple last pieces here, and we'll shoot a little clear on it. Be ready for striping. You want some sunglasses or anything to look at it? Even a couple underneath if the guy wants to look underneath. Okay, I'm very fortunate to have a good friend like John here to fly out from Minnesota to stripe a bike. I don't know anybody that's had that kind of a pleasure.
In the early 70s, Arlen and other radical bike makers were frustrated because there was no radical paint. But then came John Kosmowski. In a storefront in Minneapolis, Minnesota, John was mixing up some eye-popping blends, and soon every cool painter was spraying them. In just a decade, John's little business grew into the House of Color.
Pick up the width that you're working with and start to twist the brush in my finger. Make the turn, start going backwards. Now I'm going to want to come around and pick it up from the other side. Pick it up from this side, lay the brush down, get the width. See the line that you want to go, make your pull. And then lift at the end gives you a nice sharp point.
We're gonna do some kind of 60s style eyeballs here.
Got my eye on you now. This is the last thing you'll see, Cory. Your history. See ya.
The final assembly of both Cory and Arlen's bikes will happen here on the top floor of Ness Inc. His old man has given him a 10-hour head start.
So my dad's giving me a 10-hour lead. Well, sounds awful confident, doesn't he?
This is day 29 of the build, but Cory's not panicking. Meticulous is Cory's middle name, and he's going to make his bike perfect. That evening, 10 hours after Cory started, Arlen rolls up. His car is full of heavy hitters, old friends, all excellent mechanics.
Everybody out. Thank you.
But first, a few dry martinis for inspiration.
Okay, thank you guys for coming, for the support for this big biker build-off. We'll start putting this thing together tonight. We'll make a better bike than Cory's. All right, you guys, cheers, yeah. Let's do it. We're gonna put our motor and tranny together on its side, put the primary and belt drive on its side, then you put the frame over the motor and tranny, and it works really slick. These things are so sweet to put together, they just fall together. There we go. Nothing to it, almost running. One of these wheels on, separate the men from the boys, I'll tell you. There we go. Look at that, so smooth. We thought we'd wait till later because Cory's working all day real hard. We don't want to interrupt him, and this will probably go together about twice as fast as his will. You know, you learn a little something with a little age.
Meanwhile, 50 feet on the other side of the curtain, Arlen's guys are snooping in Cory land.
What's going on? You're kind of like spies. Don't make me nervous. Hey, maybe I'm switching sides. You don't know. What do you got over here?
With your own homies over there.
Yeah.
These guys are moving kind of slow over here, it looks like to me.
I think they're moving really slow.
While Cory's bike is slowly, painfully coming into being, Arlen's is halfway there. Bike build-off star Paul Yaffe has come all the way from Phoenix just to be on Arlen's team.
My teacher got me started in all this stuff. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing any of this stuff. He's all the inspiration. Yeah.
All right, I guess, boy, sure a lot of the other guys coming from the other side over here probably want to learn how to do some of this stuff.
But Cory just keeps moving ahead.
We're lifting as high as we can lift. We got trained professionals working on that front wheel, you can see that.
And Arlen's assembly line has run into a snag.
No, it's not in.
I'm taking it out.
Let's take it out.
Take the wheel out. Let's try the axle.
Pushed on the outside.
There's a bunch of crap there. Oh, yeah, you got each bearings in there.
What's going on right now?
The wrong bearings in the wheel. Ron, if we can't get it fixed.
No sweat. Mario Melendez, the bartender, is a super mechanic in disguise.
That's a good.
Same size space. Part of the job. Drinks and wheels, they go together.
Trouble averted. Arlen's bike is back on track. Cory has imported some super fabricators also. Master leathersmith Danny Gray has driven in from Fresno to make a one-of-a-kind seat. Danny's first challenge is
Trying to figure out how we're going to get Cory's little skinny butt on this little even skinnier seat pan.
Mr. Gray's secret foam-cutting weapon is an electric carving knife.
You ought to see him with a turkey. He is great over the holidays.
Like a glove.
Yeah.
By 8:30 in the evening, Arlen's bike is 85% complete. So after a grueling hour and a half of work, it's time for a dinner break. Prime rib with all the fixins.
This is really not too bad for a biker party.
But in Cory's Bay, it's just beer and
Pizza. We're still working. I think they're partying, but we're working and we're having a few beers with a lot of my buddies. You better get busy.
It's 10 p.m. and Arlen's team is still on break. So bike build-off producer Hugh King is getting nervous.
Add the martinis, prime ribs.
The red wine.
Right. So when are you going to get to work?
We're back on it now. We had about an hour and a half break. You know, we got about 45 minutes in on it so far, so another couple hours will probably be running. Trained professionals here at Arlen and Ness. We'll be watching you.
Meanwhile, Cory has hit a roadblock.
Well, we got this new belt drive kit, which I'm real excited how it looks, but looks like it's hitting my oil tank. So we got a little bit of a problem. I thought grinding a little bit might give me enough clearance, but it's not going to be enough. So I'm gonna have to rip this thing back apart and stick it in the mill.
Problems over here? Are you taking stuff off or putting it on? You know, I didn't know if you guys know, but we have tiramisu over there for the shirt. If anybody wants to change your vote, come to our sign.
I'm glad he's having a great time tonight. You know, I think he's having a lot of fun. So I'm having fun. I think I'll have a little more fun in Honolulu.
You'll have a lot more fun if it gets running. You're a long ways away from it.
Yeah.
Mine will probably start another hour or two.
I'm just helping my dad putting the headlight on.
But Cory has a secret weapon, the third generation, his oldest son, Zach, and his youngest, Max.
There you go. Put some torque on it. Use the guns, baby. Use the guns.
So we're 3 hours into it. About another half hour, we're out of fire.
Hugh can't believe his ears, so he offers Arlen a $100 challenge.
Half hour?
Got it. Make that bet. Take the bet.
We got a half hour. All right, I'm gonna have to get in here now because it's getting serious now. Well, I'll tell you one thing, I just switched to Coke.
Back in Cory's camp, they've run into seat problems.
What do you got for leather, Danny?
Well,
You got any color or you got any?
I don't really have anything that's going to go with this other than black. I got black and I got black. I got black as long as you want black.
Black, huh?
Cory ordered black, but now he wants brown.
Check that out. Look at Kim's jacket.
Can't use a jacket.
That's the right color.
Cory's wife, Kim, has a nice brown leather coat on.
Yeah, right.
Let's cut that thing up. Let's cut it up. I'll buy you another jacket.
Ooh, okay.
Fill it up.
What do you want to use a shirt for?
I can do this.
You think my wife will notice?
We're taking a new take on the original Arlen Ness shield, but we're going to do a little bit of secret detail on it, and we're going to put the CN initials inside of the original Arlen Ness A for Cory Ness.
(10:15 p.m.) Time's running out, but Arlen's still cocky.
We're probably not only going to have it run and the bike will be detailed.
Time's up. Supposedly the bike's ready to fire, but will it?
It's neutral.
Okay, we ready?
Kind of put a few shivers down my back, but it's sound really good. I'm anxious to get this thing going. It won't be much longer.
But in Cory's camp, a big problem remains. The belt cover is still hitting the tank. Now that Arlen and his cronies have cleared out of the machine room, his son is free to use the drill press.
Ooh, let's see.
Now will it fit?
Yeah, it might do it. We're back in business.
Everybody knows the outcome of the race between the tortoise and the hare, so Cory's team calls it quits for the night.
I think the end result, we're gonna have
a nicer motorcycle. That's what we're here for. It's not a race. It's about building a nice motorcycle. I'm sure his will be nice, but I think this will be a little bit nicer.
Bright and early next morning, Cory's back at work.
Well, we're ready to take this thing off the lift, fire it up. We're ready to go. In fact, I'm going to see if Max, my 9-year-old, can turn the key and give it the magic touch.
Cory is underway, and Arlen is too. Both choppers are humming. Next stop, Hawaii. 2,400 miles west of Dublin, California, is the Big Island of Hawaii. Cory, Arlen, and their posse are speeding across the Saddle, a yoke of ancient lava between the volcanoes Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea. In 2 days, the bikers will circle the Big Island, then air hop to Honolulu, where the people will decide whether father or son will take the crown. Up in the Saddle, the weather rolls in fast. Arlen and Cory had planned to make it to the other side of the island today, but the fog's so thick, they're going to have to pack it in. Early next morning, the gang meets at Kona Harley-Davidson. The plan is to take an alternative route across the island to Hilo, then continue around to the Big Island's northernmost tip, Upolu Point.
I ride a motorcycle because it's fun. Motorcycle riding to me is expression, relaxation. Nothing like getting out on the highway and just riding.
Father and son make it to the Big Island's northernmost point. In the distance lies the island of Oahu and Hawaii's capital city, Honolulu. Tonight, the Nesses will fly there with their bikes for the final judging. next day, Arlen and Cory are leading a huge pack of bikers through the lush mountains of Oahu. Over 1,000 motorcyclists showed up to ride with the legendary father and son. In fact, there's never been a bigger bike run in Hawaiian history. Three hours later, the pack rolls into the Hard Rock Cafe. Over 3,000 people have turned out for the event.
Sweet. I think I'm gonna vote for Arlen Ness because his bike has a pretty outrageous paint job. Probably the most outrageous paint job over here.
I don't like the gold, I like the old.
Bike build-off star Chica has flown here from the mainland.
I think I have to go to one.
You like Cory's bike better. I like Cory's too.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I guess size does matter.
At 3 in the afternoon, the voting really heats up.
I like my man, Mr. Arlen Ness. The guy is the man. He's a father, he's a creator of Cory, he's a creator of good bikes.
Led by bike maker Kurt Kipapa, the Nesses make their way to the judging stand. They're cheered on by the man behind this event, Mark Deacon.
The winner is Cory Ness. Let's hear it for Arlen Ness, the legend.
A lot of my bike here is a lot of stuff my dad did 30 years ago. So I kind of went back to the Ness roots. Thanks everybody for your support.
Another great bike build-off is over. The King of Customs has been toppled by his intrepid son, but blood is thicker than gold. And without a doubt, we can expect more awesome customs from this father and son team in the future.